Draw a structure of Z2-bromo-2-pentene. Pent means that we have 5 carbons, so I will start by drawing a 5-carbon zigzag, like so, and I will number it 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2-pentene means that starting from carbon 2, I have a double bond because it's an alkene, so there must be a double bond between carbon 2 and 3. And 2-bromo means there is a bromine on carbon number 2. Now the last part of this name is the Z configuration. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if the molecule I have drawn is Z or E. If it is Z, I will leave it alone, and if it's E, I will change the 2 groups. What I do is I basically cut my double bond in half, and I look at each half separately. First, I'm going to look at the carbon that's attached to double bond and the 2 groups that carbon is attached to. So I see I have a bromine and a methyl. We need to go atom by atom until we find a difference, and the one with the greater atomic number wins. The atom with the greater atomic number wins. So we have bromine and we have a carbon. Who is bigger? Who has a bigger atomic number on the periodic table? Bromine or carbon? It's bromine. So that means that this subgroup wins, and I'm going to circle it. Now that I'm done with the left carbon, I'm going to go to the right carbon. The right carbon is attached to only one group. However, because this carbon has 3 bonds, and we know all of our neutral carbons have 4 bonds, that means that hydrogen is there, but it is not shown. So what we're going to do is we will show this hydrogen attached to this right carbon here, and then we will compare the 2 groups. We have H versus C. Who is bigger? C is bigger. Again, we go atom by atom until we find a difference. C is bigger, so this subgroup wins. And the last thing I have to do is I have to say, are my 2 groups circled on the same side of the double bond, or are they on opposite sides of double bond? So I basically put a line through the double bond, and I see if these 2 groups are on the same side or opposite. In this case, the 2 groups are on the same side of the double bond, so this is Z. Z, you can memorize. Same. So when the 2 groups that you circled are on the same side of the double bond, that's Z. If, for example, I had to draw E, then what I would do is I would keep everything the same. So I would, let's say, keep the right side the same, and on the left side I would just switch my methyl and my bromine, and now my 2 biggest group would be on the opposite sides, and that would be E.